بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على النبي الكريم محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين. As I mentioned last time, date regarding inheritance, father of the deceased, he has three situations. In one situation, he takes a fixed share only, which is 1/6. In another situation, he takes the whole property. There he is not a sharer, but he is a residue. And in third situation, he is taking share and plus as residue. So the first case is when he is taking only 1/6 of the property as sharer. That is, that when the deceased had left behind son or grandson and a father, so the father will take 1/6 and the remaining property will go to whom? To son or to the grandson. And the second situation is when the deceased does not have any offspring. Any offspring. So here, the whole property will go to the father. If mother is there, she will take her share 1/3 and 2/3 will go to the father. Yes? And the third one, when he is taking 1/6 as a sharer and the remaining, if something remains, as a residue. When the deceased has left behind a daughter and a granddaughter or a granddaughter, so here the daughter will take half of the property and the father, he will take 1/6 as a sharer and the remaining as a residue. Got it? Then we proceeded further towards grandfather. That inheritance, grandfather is all alike father, but only in 4 cases. What was the first case? Huh?
Does not take anything.
Yes.
In the presence of father of deceased. But 1/6 in presence of grandfather.
Yes. If the deceased has left behind his father and his grandmother. Grandmother means the mother of father. So here, the grandmother does not take any share because she is attributed or connected to the deceased through that father who is still alive. So that's why she got eliminated. But if instead of father there is grandfather, so now the grandmother will take 1/6. Yes? So it means the father eliminates the grandmother, but grandfather does not eliminate. Why? Because the grandfather, he is connected to the deceased through his son who was his father. Who was the deceased father. Yes? And same is the case of grandmother. Got it? Number 2.
Full brothers and sisters
Huh?
and half brothers and sisters from father's side,
Huh?
they get eliminated by father.
Unanimously.
Also.
Yes, all 4 schools of jurisprudence says that when the deceased is left behind his father and his brothers and sisters may be full or half from father's side, so they get eliminated by their father. They do not take any share in inheritance. But in case of grandfather, they are still eliminated according to Imam Abu Hanifa, but not according to other school of jurisprudence. Got it? And as I mentioned that there is a specific chapter which is called Muqasama, that there the grandfather, he is considered in certain cases just like the brother of the deceased. So there, the brothers and the sisters, they do not get eliminated. They take their share along with their grandfather. Number 3.
The deceased left the spouse
Huh?
and both parents.
Huh?
1/3 will go to the mother after the share of the spouse.
Huh?
In this case, the grandfather equals the mother's 1/3 of whole property. And in this case, the grandfather...
You got confused. So the third case is that when the deceased left the spouse and the parents, so here the mother takes 1/3 of the remaining after the share of the spouse. 1/3 of the remaining after the share of the spouse. The case will be like this. Look, and whenever you are making that sketch of inheritance, so that will be like this. Absab, do you have it? throw it, so it may not be here. Yes. Even though perfection is not in this word, but I do believe in perfection. Yes, to a great extent. Yes? This is the sketch. You will write what? Dead. With a prolonged D. Yes? So this is Zayd. Zayd passed away. He is the dead. And he left behind father, mother, and wife. So here in this case, what is the situation of father? What is his status? You just remember the three situations as I mentioned. He is not a sharer. He is a residue only. Because Zayd has not left behind any offspring. Neither son, nor daughter, nor grandson, nor granddaughter. Got it? So that's why he is a residue. So that's why just ignore him from the very beginning. Then there is wife. How much will be the share of wife in this case? You have to have a deep sight of all these here to find out that what is the situation of wife in this case. Just go ahead. How much she will take? There is no any one third. Look. You have to put it here. So you may not need to look into the paper. Look at me. That husband has only two situations in inheritance. And same is the case of wife. They will never get deprived. That is number one. They will take their share in any situation. Doesn't matter who is there and who is not. But husband and wife, they are solid inheritors. They are solid inheritors. So they will have some share. And what is that share? So husband will take half if the deceased has not left behind any offspring. And he will take 1/4 if the deceased has left either son or daughter, or grandson or granddaughter. Got it? And wife will take 1/4 if the deceased has not left behind any offspring. And 1/8 if the deceased has left behind any offspring, grandson, granddaughter, daughter or son. You have written it already. Got it? So now here, now apply. 1/4. So that's why the adjustment of the masala will be from 4. Because what is the denominator for 1/4? 4. So she will take 1 out of 4. How much remain? 3. So now the mother of the deceased will take 1/3 of the remaining. So remaining is 3. So how much she will take? 1. How much remain now? 2. It will go to father as residue. Got it? Now, the second case is, now Zainab died. She left behind a father, a mother, and a husband. Now look here again. What is the situation of father? There is no half. Why you are confusing yourself? Father is residue. He will be waiting for the remaining. Yes, and what will be the situation of husband? He will take half. Now what is the denominator for half? 2. So adjustment will be of 2. He will take half. How much remain? 1. Now mother will take 1/3 of the remaining property. So there are fractions. To get rid of fractions, what is the denominator for 1/3? 3. So multiply this 2 with 3. 6. So you have to multiply the same one with these 3 as well. How much remain? 3. She will take 1/3. And the remaining 2, it will go to the father. Got it? Got it or not it? So remember, when and these two masalas, these two issues, where the deceased has left behind spouse, maybe husband or wife, yes, as the case may be, and the parents. So here the mother will take 1/3 of the remaining after the spouse's share, after the share of the spouse. Got it? Got it or not it? But if instead of father there is grandfather, father died already. Got it? Now, the mother will take 1/3 of the whole property, not the remaining after the share of the spouse. So now here, in this case, the wife is a sharer from the very beginning, 1/4. The mother is a sharer from the very beginning, 1/3. What will be the denominator? 12. Wife will take 1/4. How much? 3. She will take 1/3. How much remain? 5. It will go to the grandfather. Here, the husband will take half. The mother will take 1/3. What's the denominator? 6. He will take half. And she will take? How much remain? It will go to the grandfather. Got it? Now remember, the difference in these two issues between father and grandfather is that in case of father, the mother takes 1/3 of the remaining after the share of the spouse. But in case of grandfather, she takes 1/3 of the whole property. Got it? These two masalas are called al-Umariyan. These issues are called what? Al-Umariyan. The issue was solved by Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. In the same way, an ijma took place. Ijma took place. That in such like case, he decided 1/3 of the whole property if there is grandfather, and 1/3 of the remaining property if there is father instead of grandfather. Got it? Got it or not it? Yes. As I told you, that arithmetics of inheritance, that's a miracle of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. You wrote it? Issue number 3. Fahim, go ahead. Huh? This was the last one? Okay. Now number 4. As we mentioned, that asabat and residues, they are of two types. One, asabat, biological asabat. What? Biological asabat. That's called asabat nasabiyya. Asabat nasabiyya. And there is asabat sababiyya. Asabat sababiyya is the liberating master. What? The liberating master. The master who set free is free a slave. And the slave passed away. He does not have anybody behind him. Yes. Let's say like this. Yes. That Fahim was slave of Hafiz Asim. Hafiz Asim? Yes. Is it right? Huh? Yes, you are the master. Yes, but now be ready for death. Okay. No, Fahim will be ready for death. So Fahim was slave of Hafiz Asim. And Hafiz Asim liberated Fahim. Yes. Now when he liberated him and set him free, now he's a free man. He will be working for himself, making his own property. He made a lot, but before that he got married and have someone to inherit him, he passed away, having behind him no son, no daughter, no wife, no mother, no father, no brother, no sister, no uncle, no cousin, no nephew. Nothing. Yes, no maternal uncle. They are called Zawil Arham. And Zawil Arham, they take a share, or they take inheritance according to Abu Hanifa, not according to other three school of thoughts. Yes, Zawil Arham, they are, extended family, far extended family. Got it? Because the other three imams, they are looking money for Baitul Mal. Yes, but now we are telling them that now there is no Baitul Mal. Now there is no Baitul Mal. Everywhere in Islamic State even, that is not a Baitul Mal. That's in the hands of cheaters. Yes, people in authority, they are what? With green chapana with. Huh? Yes. So anyhow, now, Fahim did not leave behind anybody. Yes, he has only his master. So his property will go to his master because he owns him because of that freedom. Yes, which he received or availed from his master. So now when he does not have anybody, so where the property will go? It will go to his master. That's number one. Yes, if the master already died before Fahim, Hafiz Asim, he died, may Allah give them a long life and a long good life. Both of them. Yes, and all of you. But anyhow, Hafiz Asim, he died before Fahim. He died before Fahim. Now, what we will do with the property of Fahim? That he does not have anyone and he is the liberated slave of Hafiz Asim. Yes, got it? So you should write, the whole property will go to the sons of Hafiz Asim. Only sons. The whole property will go to who? To the son. Not to the daughter, not to his wife, not to his father, nobody. The whole property of the liberated slave will go to the son of the liberating master. According to Jumhur. According to who? Jumhur. Jumhur mean all four schools of jurisprudence. But Abu Yusuf says, who? Imam Abu Yusuf says, rahimahullah, that 1/6 will go to the father of Hafiz Asim and the remaining to his son. 1/6 will go to the father of the master and the remaining will go to his sons. This only according to Abu Yusuf. But then Abu Yusuf says, if instead of father he had the grandfather, not father, he had, say, the grandfather, not father. So here, grandfather differs from father means that he does not take anything. The grandfather does not take anything even according to Abu Yusuf. He is giving to father, but he does not give to grandfather. Got it? So regarding sharer, we spoke about two. Number one, father. Yes. So now look at me and don't look into your notes. None of you. Yes, say wrong, but say it from your own memory. Regarding inheritance, father has how many situations? No, there is no 4. That is the case. Only 3. You get confused between father and husband. Husband will be father of somebody else. We are talking about the father of the deceased. So father has only 3 situations. Number 1, he will take only share 1/6. When? Say the condition. When?
When the deceased has a son or a grandson.
Yes, when the deceased has a son or a grandson. That is one situation. Situation number 2, he will take the whole property or the remaining as residue if the deceased does not have a son or a grandson, a child or a grandchild. Child or a grandchild. So when we say child, so son and daughter both. Grandson and granddaughter both. Yes, The deceased has the mother. Mother will take 1/3 and the remaining 2/3 will go to whom? To the father. Got it or not it? And number 3, the father. Third situation, he will take 1/6 as a sharer and remaining, if something remains, as residue. When?
The deceased has a daughter or granddaughter.
And when the deceased has daughter or a granddaughter. That is the case. Now look, to give you an example of the third case. This is Zayd. He has father. He has daughter. He has mother. Yes? He has wife. Now look, when here we put the daughter, so it means that father automatically become in the first stage as a sharer. Daughter is there. So because of daughter of the deceased, the father of the deceased is considered sharer. So what is his share? 1/6. What is the share of the daughter? Say, why you get confused? What is of mother? There is no 1/3. When daughter is there, you are preferring mother over this father? 1/6. That is your problem. Why you get confused between wife and mother? Mother is something else and wife is something else. Yes. All these relations, you have to, yes, take into consideration this guy. Yes. She will be the mother of this, but she will be the mother of this daughter, but she is the wife of Zayd. Got it or not it? So how much? 1/6. And the wife? Why?
Because she has children.
He has one daughter. So 1/8. Now look, the denominator. 8, 6. No 8. Don't be in hurry. Say. What is the denominator? Farooq sahab, you should teach them Zuazaf Aqal. 24, yes. Farooq sahab learnt it in Pakistan. Math in Pakistan is very tough because stick is there. Yes. So the denominator will be 24. How much the father will take? 1/6? 4. Half? 12. 4. 23. How much remain? So here, this remaining he will take as residue. Got it? So altogether he will take 5. Now let's say like this. Because later on your test will be very difficult. And I will have a stick as well. Because without stick it doesn't work. So Khan, you are ready? You are used to. You and Farooq sahab are used to, but yes, we have to make Americans used to. Used to what? To stick. So these are 2 daughters. Now, the basic case is one and the same. 24. What? 24. Why? Because 2 daughters, how much they will take? Why you get confused? 2/3. So father will take 1/6, 2 daughters will take 2/3, mother will take 1/6, wife will take 1/8. Say. Yes. 24. The same thing. Got it? Father 1/6? 4. Daughters 2/3. Say. 16. Mother 1/6. 4. Wife 1/8. 4 and 3? 7 and 16? Huh? 23. 23 and 4? 27. So basically adjustment was from 24. This is called Mas'alatul Awl. This is called that because of share, the adjustment went up. So from the very beginning, instead of making the property 24 share, you have to make it 27 shares. Got it? That's called Awl. That's a specific chapter which is coming later on. Now you got it or got it? So the next case is that of husband. Number 3. Because we spoke about father and grandfather, now the third man who inherits the property, he is husband. Now look again. How many situations the father has? 3. Yes, now you got it. This is actually inheritance. You have to remember and memorize these situations. How many situations the father has? 3. What?
The deceased has a son or
No. Don't say like this.
The father would get 1/3.
Look, there is no 1/3. Don't be in hurry. 1/6 if the deceased has a son or a grandson. Yes. Father will take the whole property or the remaining after the shares of other sharers if the deceased does not have
child or grandchild.
Grandchild. Yes. And father will take
The whole property. No, the next one.
the third one.
The third one, the father will take 1/6.
No, like this. Say like this. The father will take his share plus the remaining if something remains. When?
When the deceased has a daughter or grandson.
Yes. Now for Saifullah Khana, Bismillah, you have test.
Yes.
Father has 3 situations.
One situation is when the father will take whole property. No.
Don't be confused. You have almond?
Yeah.
Jaws and loaves. Take a few loaves almond at night. Yes. 3. And 5 black peppers. And 7 raisin. Yes. Take at least, 5 minutes to chew it. And have the saliva. Refresh your brain. That's what inheritance needs. Science of inheritance, that is the toughest subject all over the world. Yes. So just, How's up?
There are 3 situations in the father of the deceased. Number 1, he will take 1/6 share if he has a son or a grandson.
Who? Don't say he.
The deceased has
Otherwise you will mean by he the father. No.
a son or grandson, then the father of the deceased will take 1/6.
Who will have?
If the deceased
Yes. The word deceased you must remember.
If the deceased has a son or a grandson, then the father of the deceased will take 1/6 share.
Yes, that's number 1. Situation number 2.
Situation number 2 is deceased has no offspring, then father of the deceased will take 100% of property.
Yes, 100% of property are remaining after other, the share of other, because if there is mother, and we will say that he will take the whole property, so what we will do with the mother of the deceased? No, after the share of the mother, yes, or as the case may be, he will take the whole remaining property. Or if no mother is there and he is alone, so he will take the whole property. Situation number 3?
Situation number 3, the father of the deceased will take his share,
No.
and if after all the others get
If after the shares of other sharers something remain, he will take it as a residue. Yes. Got it? Now, we will proceed further towards husband. Woman died and she left behind inheritors. If the deceased does not have, deceased means that woman, if the deceased does not have children or grandchildren, children or grandchildren, the husband will take, say, 1/2, yes. He will take 1/2 of the property. And number 2, if the deceased has children or grandchildren, then the husband will take 1/4 of the property. So now remember, look, that for husband there is only two situations of inheritance, half or 1/4. But if the deceased does not have any offspring, he will take half of the property. If the deceased has offspring, so then the husband will take 1/4 of the property. Got it? You should write it like this. Number 4. That is half brother or half sister from mother side. Number 3 was husband. So number 4 is half brother or half sister from mother side. Farsi.
Reading those notes, but there was no mention of half-brother from mother side. So this is superior relationship.
Just wait. Half brother is not a sharer. He is a residue. We are talking about sharers now. These are different categories. You have to go back, Farooq sir, to the very original lectures. There we have classified the inheritors or the heirs into different categories. Yes? So we mentioned there sharers, whose share is mentioned there either in Holy Quran or in a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, or decided by ijma of Sahaba, Rizwanullah alayhim ajma'in. Got it? Specific share, a fixed share, like 1/3, 1/4, half, and 2/3, and 1/6, and as the case may be. Got it? Got it? So we are talking about sharers now. A half brother from father side or full brother. They are not sharers. They are not sharers. They are residues. They are what? They are residues. Got it or not it? Yes. So half brother or half sister from mother side. Their situation is number 1. He or she will take 1/6 of the property. If he or she is only one. Number 2, if they are more than one, then they will take 1/3 of the property. Number 3, they get eliminated by child of the deceased, grandchild of the deceased, father of the deceased, or grandfather of the deceased. Whosoever from these 4 is alive, yes, so half brothers and sisters from mother side, they got eliminated. Got it? Child, grandchild, father and grandfather, they get eliminated. If the deceased has child, grandchild, father or grandfather. Got it? Note, this category of heirs have a few important issues. Number 1, they are related to the deceased through their mother. But their mother cannot deprive them of their due share. As we mentioned before, look at me, it will be very easy for you. We said that the difference between father and grandfather is that in presence of father, the grandmother does not take anything, because she is related to the deceased through that father. Got it or not it? Got it or not it? Yes. Here, these half brother from mother side or half sister from mother side is related to the deceased through that mother. And that mother is still alive. That mother, but she does not cause them any problem. The mother does not cause them any elimination or deprivation. So I think that now you got fed up because that's a lot. So tomorrow.